So we're here today to talk about a magical moment in our Sea of Thieves development, crossplay.
Yeah, indeed.
Because little does the community know that we have been jumping in on Wednesdays.
We kind of have told
We've dropped a little hint.
Yeah.
Many of us, actually, I think 30 of us jumped in the week before last, all on PC, into the Xbox One Wednesday playtest, and no one noticed any difference.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so magical about the experience, right, Ted? Is that like just playing the game, like just being able to just jump in on my laptop, sitting there with my mouse and keyboard controls, kind of like trying to figure out what they were and stuff. And players I were playing with were going, "Do you need any help? Like, do you want me to support you play?" Yeah. He's like, "Do you want help?" Yeah, you look like you're struggling a bit. I'm like, yeah. But it's just so powerful. I think like the opportunity we have for Sea of Thieves, and on kind of both platforms, and to bring all those players together, I think it's huge. Yeah. Sea of Thieves has always been a game for a really broad range of players, right? And I think it's equally suited to players on console as it is to kind of players on PC, right? That's the style of game it is. Like,
a lot of people have said this game feels like a PC game. It's not to say it doesn't feel like a console game. It's just, I think, building this with the community and in a very much a relationship with them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that community, right? That's already exists around Sea of Thieves.
And they're so passionate.
Yep.
Like there's not a day that goes by where I don't jump into the community. And that group of players that we have there are all incredibly passionate about their platform.
Yep.
And that for them, this is the game that they want to play with their friends, not just on the same platform as them, but on other platforms. And they haven't always been able to do that. So now is like their opportunity to be able to play with their friend who's got a different device.
Yeah, we've got players in our community that are really good friends via the community, but now they're going to get to play together. Like, that's super cool, even in that small kind of microcosm of our community. And I think our Insider program shares a lot of similarities with the way a bunch of PC games are developed with kind of early access, right? Getting people involved early, getting their feedback, getting the game into players' hands early, and growing and building it with everyone. And because it's a shared world game, because it's multiplayer, and you're so dependent on how players play and what they do with the features you give them, and being able to react to feedback, and also listening to what they want next and what they think is important, and like how to improve the experience. I think taking a lot of those kind of goals of an early access title and bringing them to our Insider program was very much our thinking, right?
And it's important as well that we've built these compatibility testing labs internally. We've got the broadcast labs as well. Like, we're really trying to make sure that on a day-to-day basis we're always testing crossplay. Our goal throughout development has been that in early 2018 we deliver the game that PC players expect. And all of these learnings that we're getting now, all of the adjustments to our roadmap, it's all so that we can deliver on that promise. And we know PC players have really, really high expectations. So as we move towards early 2018, we might find there are specific options or settings that players really, really want. And one of my favorites actually is the shanty volume slider, which has made me smile. I know it's not PC specific, but I also like the idea of a fish slider in the future, things that we can actually have some fun with. I guess a bit like, I don't know if we want to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it anyway, which is that we don't have min, low, medium, high, ultra. We have cursed, common, rare, mythical, legendary, because it felt more fitting to say.
Oh, absolutely, So basically, like, the minimum slider is cursed.
It's cursed.
Love it,
all the way through to mythical, and legendary. So that felt good putting that in.
Yeah, it just feels right, doesn't it?
One of the comments we get a lot on the forums is, why is Sea of Thieves not a port? And I know that when we started on the PC side, it was very much, we went over like, what defines a port? And I think one of the things that was really key with that was that PC games have a tendency to come out after their console counterparts, but we've put a line in the sand and said it will be day and date.
Well, it's basically, it's built from the same code base, right? And our system of getting the game releasable weekly, like, it's been really important to us that we can do both platforms, and we can, we get to that kind of lockstep sort of situation as soon as possible, right?
I guess that's what makes going to Gamescom and showing crossplay like on the show floor with monster PCs and Xboxes. It gives us that confidence that every single day we're doing this, and we have been for months, and we've built that confidence up over time.
It's funny, like, for all of the events we go to and everything else, usually the thing you worry about most is the build and the build stability, and are we going to have both platforms? Are we going to have all this stuff? All that stuff just kind of like takes care of itself. Like, obviously it doesn't, but the fact that we're doing builds every day and releasing weekly on both platforms and stuff gives us that confidence, right? That and we know that the code base is the same, the build's the same, and it's like the PC's got its custom work done around settings or around controls or around whatever.
And I guess last year we actually went to Gamescom with the same build that we took to E3, but this year we're now in the position where we can actually just take the most recent build, and it will literally be hot off the press. People will be playing it at home as well in the technical alpha at the same time.
Absolutely.
Like, we've just been building this confidence.
It's super cool to be bringing that, bringing a different experience to Gamescom, right? Like we've been
new
making,
features.
like the different teams across game experience and quests and AI and everyone. They've all been doing their work, like in improving the experience. Right, there's improvements to AI in there in terms of their skeletons. There'll be improvements to the game experience, some of the kind of the combat and everything. All of that stuff that we've been doing and looking at.
I think what would be really cool as well is actually if we get the opportunity that someone who went to E3 also gets the chance to play at Gamescom, and they come away with, oh, I've got different stories. Like even in that short period of time, they can see that the features that we've added all add to this kind of eclectic mix of stories and ingredients.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a really strong position to be in.
I'm definitely using eclectic again.
Yeah, very good.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you just saw, then please like and subscribe to our channel and check out some more of our weekly videos. And if you're interested in the game's development, then click the link down here and join our Insider program for a chance to play the game early. Don't worry, I'll just wait here.